Form 5, Chapter 7, Equations of Circles. Section 7.1, Equations of Circle. Do you still remember that how you can draw a circle using the compass? What should be fixed to draw a unique circle? First, you have to fix a point using the needle, which is the center. Then you set the width between the needle and the pencil, which is the radius. Then, by moving the pencil around, you can draw a circle. The step of drawing a circle using compass actually can be used to find the equations of circle on rectangular coordinate plane, like what we learned how to find the equation of straight line in Form 4. Here, for circle, which means the circumference, we will learn how to represent the circle in a particular position on the coordinate plane by using equations. And in these sections, we will discuss the equation of a circle in two forms. The first one is standard form, and the second one is general form. Now let's study how to find the equation of circle in standard form. We also call this center radius form. Now, let P, X, Y be a variable points on the circle. That means on the circumference. P is any point on the circle. This is a moving point, and we can also call this a variable point. Now, let A, H, K be the center. Which is a fixed point. And R be the radius, which is a fixed distance. Then, by using PA is always a fixed length, that means PA is constantly equal to R for this circle. By using the distance formula, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square, square root, this is the length of PA equal R. By taking square root on both sides, we get. So this is the standard form of the equations of circle. For this form, what we have to know are two things. The first important thing is we have to know the coordinates of the center. And second, we have to know the radius of the circle. Now, let's study a special case. If the center is at the origin, O, which means 0, 0, and the radius is R, then the equation of circle can be further simplified as x squared plus y squared equal R squared. This is for circle with center at the origin, because HK is 0, 0. Now let's study an example. We have to find the equations of circle with center at the origin and radius equal 10 units. And then you have to sketch the circle. So we have first the center is 0, 0. And second, the radius R is 10. So we can just write the equations of circle is x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square equals 10 square. And then we got x squared plus y squared equal 100, which is the equations of circle. Now, can you sketch the circle? Try to think of the intersection between the circle and the coordinate axis. I give you several seconds to think, and you can try on your notebook or notes. Okay, now let me show you the answer, the sketching. Here you can see the center is 0, 0, and the radius is 10 units. So you can get the 4 intersecting points between the y-axis, x-axis, and the circle, like this. Now, you can try yourself. You can do the classwork, quick practice 7.1. You can pause the video and do on your notebook. And do remember that to check the answer. Now, let's do an example reversing the process. Here you are given some equations of circles, and you have to find the center and the radius for each case. For part A, you can easily write HK is 2 and 4, so the center is 2, 4. And the radius is square root 9. So you got 3. For part B, similarly, you can find the center is 1, negative 3. And the radius is 4. And for part C, HK is 0, negative 2. And the radius is root 12, which is 2 root 3. Now, please pause the video and try D, E, and F. Now, please check the answers for D, E, and F. I think you may find it difficult for part F to find the radius and the center. Let me show you the step to find the answers. This is not in standard form because this is not x minus h and this is not y minus k. So what we need to do is as follows. For these equations, we have to, for the first term, take out the common factor 2. And similarly, for the second term, and then you get this. By dividing both sides by 4, you can get the equations of circle in standard form. Now you can try yourself. Do some classwork. Quick practice 7.2. Let's try another example. Here you have to find the equation of circle with center 3, 4 and passing through the origin. In this case, we already have the center. And so what we need to find is the radius. Because we know the circle is with center 3, 4, and it's passed through the origin. So the radius is the distance between 3, 4 and the origin. So the radius can be found by the distance formula. Radius is 5. And then you can find the equations of circle. And this is the answer. Please also try yourself. Do the classwork, quick 37.5. And then this is the end of this lesson. I just give you some questions, only 4 questions for exercise 7A. Please do on your notebook and submit as PDF in this lesson.